Welcome, time travelers. Welcome, Ralph, Ryan. In the comments, everybody drop what year you're checking in from. Hello, AJ, John. What year is it in your reality? Hello, Builder Dude. Kyle, what's new? What is new? 2078 Hella is in the future. How is it? Do do we want to go there? Do we want to make it that long? Glory days of bass fishing, 2078, or now because of MLF. Barnes, are you making that proclamation? Manson is still old and gray and talking about the reset. Imagine that. Imagine that. Still streaming. It's coming, guys. I listened to Mario Let Me Love You So, something like 2005. That was a good year. That was a good year. I was in college. I was in college then. Yeah, Kyle Welcher is he is in a different reality. Welcher is on a different body of water, a different planet. The dude is destroying everybody. I checked in yesterday, not to actually watch footage, but just went to the website to look at the leaderboard, and I got angry because I went to the first page and like the home page, and I hit the first leaderboard, and it took me to some Eufaula tournament, and I was like, I don't know what this tournament is. I don't want this. Like, why is this at the top? So I went back and found the appropriate tournament results and saw that Welcher was hammering their ass. Hell, I probably would, but not interested, I guess. Not interested. I will say, if it was on YouTube, I probably would have been more likely to watch it. I don't know. I don't know. Had other stuff going on. Rather watch other stuff. Yeah, I know it's really crazy how it's like the California Delta of the East Coast. Talking to Eric about that place, and I was like, dude, uh, this was like a couple years ago, and I was like, because he'd come back from like a tournament, him and Scooter, and they had like 20 pounds and came in like ninth, and it was like some shitty time of year, like August. I'm like, dude, uh, call me crazy, but I don't know a lot of lakes like in the South or anywhere for that matter that 20 pounds gets you 10th place in August. I was like, that place is a gold mine and nobody ever talks about it. And but Bassmaster sniffed it out, MLF sniffed it out. I don't know who sniffed it out, but somebody Somebody sniffed it out. Sabine has bigs. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear, Kyle. My buddies over there say there's some stud muffins on the Louisiana side, but they don't get access because of all the posted shit. So it's probably for the better. Yeah, it's probably for the better. Could you imagine, Kyle, if they let them fish the Louisiana side, like all the like stink that would come from that? People getting turned in, info. Man, it would be disastrous. I'll probably be more likely to do that. Hella, watch a little recap. I'll do the lazy man's way where you just watch all the highlights. Scott got intel and sold it to the leagues. Possible. I'd like to know who's responsible for making that call. Hello, John Smith. I'm gonna have to go outside in a minute and get more baits to peel. They've set long enough that I'm able to. They're at the perfect stage for me to peel the tape off, where they're still soft enough that they pull away, but not so hard that they want to peel. No, I'm working on Epic Eric baits. Did I see you went live from a swap meet? No, I didn't get that notification. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hello, Gator. Paul Bailey. Hadn't heard that name in a while. Is that Big Bait Bailey? Bass Alive is insufferable. Ronnie Moore and Mercer are not my cup of tea. No, definitely don't give a shit about Ronnie Moore. I don't know whose ass he sucked to get where he's at, but he must be one hell of a damn sucker. Because I don't know. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Pretty sure I'm going to catch another dream Bertha tomorrow. Hopefully. Hella, did Dude Hair have any product there, or just showed Michelle what he did? Do you think? You know what's crazy, AJ? Now that we're in the future, living in the future, bass fishermen who dominate tournaments by over 30 pounds aren't just limited to pizza. So if we were Las Vegas, we could do a little prop bet on what Welcher might order because he can use Uber Eats and get food from anyone. Doesn't have to be pizza. He could get sushi. I'd put my money on sushi. So we're not just limited to pizza, boys. This is the future. Remember that. Will Kyle Welcher fail a polygraph? Good question. I don't know the answer to that. He seems like he knows how to catch them, like by himself. I painted a bunch of glides for Kyle Welcher back in the day. And he made it a point to explain to me that they were expensive and hard to get. No shit, bro. I paint them every day. They're not that hard to get, and they're not that expensive. But at the time, I guess they were. Welcher doesn't eat bread or carbs during tournament weeks. Probably good. Feels light. Feels fresh. Feels clean. So maybe he'll just order like a. Maybe he'll order just like a. I don't know. A steak. I don't know, Bobby. I don't think Scott is a cheater. People keep calling him a cheater. Slimy rule line walker worm he might be, but cheater I don't think. I think people throw cheater around. They're like, oh, he's cheating. I don't necessarily think he's cheating. I don't think he's broken any rules. Do I think he's skirted them? Yes. I don't think he's a cheater though. Maybe he is. I don't know. I don't care. I think that's the other funny thing about this is that these keyboard warriors they act like somehow this is gonna affect their everyday life. Professional bass fishing. And if Scott Martin is you know what I mean? People like get so crazy about defending something. Eric, what year are you checking in from? Would y'all like to see the bait that proves time travel is possible? I have it. I have the lure. And it proves that somebody from a different time traveled into the future, stole our bait designs, and took it back to the past. Or maybe vice versa. But I guess you wouldn't need a time machine to do it the other way. Need to get Eric's liberal ass crankbaits painted up. Elon owns all bass fishermen. Brain scope chips are hot. I knew that was going to happen. All right, boys. Here's proof that people have traveled here. They've been here before. Uh, Eric, I just get amused when people call you a lib. Like it matters. You know what I mean? See what you did there. I mean, you know what? Call me crazy, but uh, this would make a hellacious. If somebody would pour like a soft plastic worm, like a minnow type bait, and they'd put a lip in it, it'd probably be a really good scope bait. Somebody should do that. Like somebody Japanese. John Smith, I can't even pronounce that. I have not. I have not. I don't look I don't look at things anymore like I used to. If you'd asked me that 10 years ago, I could have told you everything about that bait. But I know, Anthony, I was being I guess that sarcasm was so dry that you didn't pick up on it, but I think Jackal makes it. Uh, too dry. Came in too dry. Uh, we got to keep that one under the radar, Bobby. We got to keep it safe. Can't get it. Can't let one get into the wrong hands. Somebody could build a slow sinking crankbait to use with Ford. Oh wait. Oh wait. Builder dude is on it. He's giving away his secrets. This is that one. The trusty Rusty is over here somewhere. There's that one. Chartreuse Chad. I will be able to show off the St. Jude's Bagleys. They're clear coated, and the Eon. And the Eon. My nose is itching real bad, and I need to scratch it, but I need to get this tape off. Uh, Rusty Trombone. I already haven't heard that one in a while. The old Rusty Trombone. Finally get some baits boxed up to send you. Sounds interesting, Bobby. Let me once I get these 2 racks done, I'll be able to go get those and show those off. And then we'll be able to take pictures of those and send those to Hellabass, and we'll put those up for the kids. I gotta make some sort of I gotta make some sort of I think when I get everything together, I'm gonna make a reel. I gotta make a clickbaity reel to get people to watch it. Maybe I'm gonna fake like I'm about to paint baits, like show people how I paint baits. Fake it just to get their attention, and then tell them I tricked you. But I brought you here for a reason. I tricked you for a reason. I tricked you because I want to talk about these baits that you need to go buy on eBay, so the money can be donated to St. Jude's. Someone keeps outbidding me. It's unfortunate how that works, Kyle. I know the feeling, bro. I did paint balsa. I painted Bagley's. I painted Burns. I painted. That was it. Just Burns and Bagley's, and DTs. So that's balsa as well. So lots of balsa. Lots of balsa. Hell, are you still on here? I painted a little Hellcat and a BDS looking thing. It's got a BDS bill in it, I believe. I believe. Future Hella is here. I'd like. I wish you had a buy it now on that little freebie crankbait that I painted, because I would like to remove that from existence, because I think it looks bad. I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks bad in the scope of the other baits that it's competing against. I think it's a bad look when you have all this sexy stuff, and then you have that one like random little like Alibaba wish bait. I wish I had to buy it now. I would buy it now. I would buy it to end the listing. All right. Hell, did you ever consider? I guess no. It'd have been eBay's the best way. I wonder what a whatnot stream would have been like for charity. Like it's just rapid fire. You just do it in a night. Probably wouldn't have raised as much money. I feel like everybody's got an eBay account. Not everybody's willing to sign up for another app. Ooh, wedding, those are fun. How did that go, Hella? Did you notice an uptick? How did I miss that? eBay prices have been decent lately. Finally, Whatnot has created competition and slight influx of orders. That's good. Um, Eric, one moment. Let me get them. Let me get these last ones finished. Let me get them complete. You need to see them in the light, really. There might be enough light in here to shine. Maybe. Uh, Eric, not like to ask to see the wood on the internet. I know we got lots of flags that YouTube is not going to like. There goes my monetization. Right, Hello? Man, I really take this one. I got like the triple tape job. Getting shadow banned, that's me. Me and old what's his name? It's like car salesman dude over in Louisiana. Doug. It's amazing how Doug Townsend, I believe his name is, uh, the dude, like Instagram would delete his account or ban him. And dude, in like a week, he's back with a new account, 0 followers, and like give him a week and he's back up to like 250,000. It's crazy. I used to live by the old proverb that if I wasn't in the wedding, I wasn't going. Like if I'm close enough to be in it. Who's the mole? Craft tackle. Craft tackle. Yes, if you want the Wish version of Tackle Craft, you can buy a hat on eBay from Craft Tackle. It's been floating around on eBay for like 10 years, and I don't know who they are, and I don't think they were ever in business, but they're in Austin. It's weird. And they have a hat for sale that says Craft Tackle. Started skipping my cousin's weddings and graduations and sending cards 20 years ago. A lot more time on the water for Hella. Smart move. Smart move. My wedding was fun. Have I told y'all that story about my reception and the guy that owned the hotel? It's a good story. Looking for hog crankers that was like kids. Oh, AJ, I feel like your mind has has taken a very dark, villainous turn. It's no longer pure. It is filled with social media garbage and clickbait trash and just villainous thoughts. I feel like it's become it's taking over our friend AJ. It's what winter does. Possible. AJ hadn't had a winter though. He didn't even get snow. All right. Here is the copper sparkly. It's got the sparkles. It's got the sparklies up under the scales. That one's sexy. Hello, Clay. We've got the old Rusty. You've seen the other ones? Eric didn't get to see these, so we will show these for Eric. You know, Eric, I was thinking the baits I did for you in the past that had the holographic scales on it that were in this faded dolphin color really irked me because I'll tell you why. Because to me, this color is faded out and subtle. And then when you add the fucking disco ball down the side, it completely takes all of its fish catching subtleness and flips it upside down. What say you? It removes its subtle sexiness for those weary fish and turns it into a disco ball. Did you feel it? Good. I'm glad. I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore. Hopefully, unless that's your watch, you'll go on a tear and like only be able to catch them on that one. But that always irked me when I would paint those because I was thinking I would think this color is supposed to be subtle. Why am I putting fucking uh, disco dust on it? I'll be back. All right, boys, I'm back. Uh, let's see. Oh, for the kids, which side looks more beautiful? That one, maybe. Sexy. There's some light shining on this thing. Oh, there you go. You can see a little bit. This one will be better in pictures. Do you ever do your ears the other way? No. No. It must be that must be something in the water over there in Petal, Mississippi. And something in the water is me being polite. Secret topwater. Okay. Okay. That's how different Alabama and Mississippi are. AJ. That's how different. Hella approved. Which pond in Plymouth? Oh, we got Yankee talk going on. We got masshole talk going on. Oh, the fire tiger in the medium, whatever. The K label sounds interesting. Yeah, there's been a lot of upside down baits in the world. We got the warts popping off. That's good. If anybody likes wiggle warts, any of the 16 of you, AJ did some, and you can watch him paint it on Instagram. You can watch him paint your baits. Words are popping off. That sounds fucking disgusting. That is repulsive. Words are popping off everywhere. Gross. Don't like warts. Don't like feet. Don't like warts on feet. Bobby, have you not posted that before? That's primo social media stuff, dude. That color was built for the internet. AJ, it's time. Getting negative views. Well, what about on Facebook? I figure those would be popping off big on Facebook, AJ. Maybe the Facebookers they're a little behind, and then they'll come later after you have your backlog. That's so weird, though. Hella, can you explain that, AJ? Can you explain that? Can anybody else that does social media stuff explain why different platforms people prefer different videos? I feel like I like the same stuff no matter what. A couple did on Facebook. Seems like it takes a day or two. Huh. It's just what I mean. I guess it's the same way as like I don't know, different crowds. I guess. Oh, who knows? Who the hell knows? All right. Now we're getting into the burns for the kids. Get this thing peeled. The general public, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Just ask AJ. AJ, how dumb is the general public? They're not in here, so you don't have to worry about being attacked. This is a safe space. What is this scene? It's risky. This is risky. There we go. Perfect. All right. This is it's got that BDS lip in it. If you'd like to know how dumb the general public is, read AJ's comment and I'll explain. So, our old buddy Horseshoe posted one of his painting videos and it said something about Rayburn Red, which is probably the most famous, oldest red crawl color in bass fishing. Leave it to the goobs on the internet to take time out of their day to write him a comment that says, that looks nothing like a bluegill. Cue the scene from Billy Madison. I've never heard anything. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip, bro. I don't think it was too dry. If it would have been from me, possible. But this man was serious. You could look at his profile picture and tell. So those are the two for the kids. Then we got this one. This was just for me. This was just an experiment because I wanted to see how this thing runs. I'm curious as to how this thing dives. And if it does, I've got something special for it. I'm going to tweak it. I'm going to do a little tweaking to this thing. I really don't see where it would dive that much. I don't know though. I'll be interested to see what it actually does. It's an interesting shape. That's for me. That's plastic, I believe. TK likes to tweak dolls. Yes. Bring on the creepy comments. All right, I got one more, and I'll be right back. All right, boys, I'm back. Chrome. So that'll be Josh was kind enough to donate this bait. So we'll be throwing it up and adding it to the auction. We'll be adding it to the auction. So I got to take pictures of these. The orphans. DT6s are up. Bagley's will be done. Burnsies will be done. And the Eon. So there you go. I hope it goes for a good price. It's not for me, so it doesn't matter. It's for the kids. It needs to go for a lot. So yeah, minimum. Hella could start it out as a reserve for what the retail cost is. I don't know what Hella thinks about that, but I don't know if he's into reserves. A swimmer for the kids, full circle. Oh man, the creep is strong with y'all today. It's pretty impressive, actually. Eric, do I need to send this to you so you can do a time traveler's smallmouth video with this? Wormhole bass lures that actually work. Secrets revealed. I really think Manson needs to cash in on his wormhole time traveler reality titles for his videos. I don't have a clue, Bobby. Doesn't say anything on it. It's kind of cool though. I want to throw it. Maybe Spearpoint makes a hook now that'll fit this. I need to figure out what other wart colors to do. Are you trying to do something unique? Or are you just trying to rehash your same old bread and butter? You want something that people can't get unless they buy? As the leper said to the prostitute as he walked out of the room, you can keep the tip. Oh, little Rich, you're so wise. How did you get all the wisdom? Man, I really gotta do some cleaning up in here. I know. Funny. How many more warts you gonna do, AJ? Always like the purple scale back wart. I'm gonna do some Phantom Nebraskas. Sounds sexy. Oh, would it be crazy? How big a flop would it be, AJ, if you painted them like a shad? Or baby bass? How big a flop would that be? Would it be a negative flop? Rich G. It's an interesting point you have. You get on an airplane, fly to Australia, get on the live stream, play it back, and you probably could watch from tomorrow. Not gonna risk it. No, it's risky. It's risky. Do something crazy, dude. Do something crazy. Come on, AJ. Put that thinking cap on, bro. Take it out of the villainous clickbait social media brain and put it into your colors. Man who farts in church sits in his own pew. I don't know. I don't know. Like, here's a question for you guys. AJ, is there like some combination of crawfish colors that have yet to be put together that are like bass kryptonite that can potentially rule all other crawl colors? I always like to think yes. That's what keeps me painting. That there might be some magic combination of something that just is like, eat shit, chartreuse and white. This is it. Straight black or blue, yeah, possible. That'll never catch on, ever. If it hadn't caught on in 30 years, 40, 50 years, it's never going to, I don't believe. Uh, paint crawl, not dumb. Not a dumb move, AJ. There's still time. There's still time. Do I have wiggle warts? I don't want to paint wiggle warts. What do I have on the wall? I'm enjoying just feeding hella baits and saying, sell these. If we really want to make negative money, AJ, we could paint some DD22s. We'll have to buy those back. Mistake with just black and blue. It's good. That'd be cool. That'd flash good. Eric, you're supposed to save that for the Bass Lab, bro. Don't be giving that shit away. It's your Bass Lab exclusive. That's what you need to be. That's what you need to be throwing at me when I say, Eric, what color do you want these? Morning Dawn Crawl. Oops. Oopsie. It used to be a Bass Lab exclusive. Not no more. I have it. I have it. Do people still like or ask for splatterbacks? Yes, and they live in Mobile, Alabama. And that's it. That's it. I think I have literally painted hundreds of splatterbacks, but I've never mailed them outside of Mobile County. And I'll tell you what, I paint more splatterbacks, and not just white splatterbacks. I paint more splatterback in general, red, chartreuse, white, for people in Mobile, in South Alabama, than anywhere in the country. It's weird. Like, I don't paint a ton of shit for guys that live down here, but if I do, it's probably going to be splatterback. It's weird. It's real weird. They love it. Eric, you got splatterbacks? I don't remember splatterbacks. I remember epic splatters. I feel like there's a Anthony Geist comment coming up. Geist, we gave you some splatter ammo. Hit us with something. I got the TOC 2.5 in the pink that does well, and the spring for smallies. I did an XCS a while back. Transparent pink, pearl belly, blue highlight, and silver stripes. How did it sell well, AJ? Oh, you weren't listening. We were talking about splattering stuff. Epic splatter. White, black splatter. Doesn't get any simpler than that. But there's different levels of splatter because Norman has a different splatter pattern than like Bandit does. So, and Bagley also has a different kind of splatter patterns. Like the Norman's real globby and thick typically, and they're all different. Bagley's pretty thick splatter. Bandit kind of thin. Not great, but they did sell. All right. What else? I did put the first eBay auction that the Hybrid Hunters, those went in the mail today. The splatter all there. That's the one I was looking for. The splatter all depends on how long it's been since the last time you cranked your hog. You haven't cranked your hog in a while. That thing's going to spit and sputter. No doubt. That's what I was waiting on. Guys, you been winning any Bass After Dark comment competitions lately? Or have you graduated and they just made you the judge because you won too many? I feel like that's what should happen. If I were in control, I'd say, listen, guys, you're legendary in the comments. You are king supreme. You've been promoted. You choose. You choose who to pass the torch to. Sleep training the 7th month. Ooh. Whose idea was that? Yours or your wife, or both? Because I feel my body filling with rage when I think about sleep training. DTs and warts are getting close to 100. Good. That's where they need to be. That's where they need to be. Let me see. Hellabass. There you go. Christmas crawl. You get stickers too? An asshole. 91 views in the last 24 hours, but only 8 people are watching. That's weird. Maybe it's out of their price range. How much time we got left? We got 4 days on the. We got 4 days on the DTs, and we've got 6 days on the warts. The Hybrid Hunters went well over 100. The Hybrid Hunters went for 165. We waited too long. Yeah. Yeah, the Hybrid Hunters sold very well. Got 4 more. People have been buying a lot lately. Bobby, why do you think that is? Probably all campers bidding possible. person who won is. A second or two before I splattered as a preteen, my mother walked in on me and said, "Stop wiggling that wart. It's too loud in here." Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. AJ, do you really think somebody will complain about the price people will pay for charity? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I think I think people are more interested in fighting on the internet and winning a battle of wits against a complete stranger in a comment section of a post, or telling Slick Johnson what a dumbass he is, or any of those things. There's so many of those things that are higher, or telling AJ that his crawfish doesn't look like a bluegill, or I think those are like so much higher than people actually like being interested in like fishing lures and techniques and that kind of shit. I feel like social media has trashed everybody's minds that they don't even realize why they're here. Like all the rogue, you know what I mean? Like people before would just get on Facebook and like Instagram and see stuff and be like, "Ooh, that's cool. I might want to try that fishing lure out where I fish. I bet it would work good." And get on there and they buy it. Now they're just they're not looking for things that might catch them a bass. They're looking to win an internet battle or voice their opinion on something that they can find like an issue with. So I think people are looking at things with a different set of eyes. Like before, it was a little it was a little different. But who knows? Fishermen have always been strange. I can tell you that. In all my years of dealing with fishermen and fishing lures, they're we're a peculiar bunch. I'm glad I'm not my customer. I can tell you that. All right, bros. Sometimes we get off in the comments to keep our homes peaceful. Yeah, that's a good. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe everybody's so worked up and stressed and overloaded, and no way to release their rage, that they've figured out that you take to the comments and you blow off some steam. It might not be directed at Slick. You might be pissed off at your wife, and he's just the vehicle for you to get that out. I know one thing. If you go to one of his videos, people hate that son of a bitch. But that hate is making that dude some damn cash. It's pretty crazy. Blow off some splatter. Uh, I comment and then delete it. I just needed to get it out there. I didn't really want it into the world. I just wanted it to exist. I just wanted it to exist. I understand that. Feel that. I usually just vent to AJ. I usually just vent to AJ. Fight Club for Bass Heads. Who is this person? Who is this person? All right, boys, I'm about to head home. Oh, crap, it's 4 o'clock, dude. Yeah, I got to go home. All right, good talking to y'all. I just beat my wife. Y'all are a bunch of bitches. Go to the comment section. Why not just do it the old-fashioned way? Beat up your old lady. Another flag on the account. I just beat my wife. Oh, that's funny. All right. Jesus. That's good. That gave me a good laugh, Bobby. All right. Y'all go work on your splatterbacks. Y'all have a good weekend. I'm going to go see the kids. I'm sure they're up from their nap now. I thought I already sent her money for the last one's builder, dude. Let me look. I hope I did. Thought I did. Thought I did. Where is this? Where did I sell baits last? I guess I didn't. Well, son of a bitch. All right, I gotta pay Miss Builder, dude. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, I'll do this. That's my wife. She wants to be a bandit tonight. That's good. All right. We'll see y'all.